I'm not good. Okay, it's fine. I can say the name of the place. Free advertisements. Yeah, there we go. Free advertisements. There's a place in Howick. It's like a guest house called Thurlow. It's just near the Midmar Dam, just before you get to Mpopomin. Ne? So they had booked at Thurlow and they were there. We were obviously at home. The previous day they were out partying. Actually, they were working. Sometimes they do side work, catering side work. They cater, and they were catering at the last dance that took place at the Oval in Pietermaritzburg. So they were catering there. Okay. That day, so I stay in Howick. So on New Year's Day, on the 1st of January 2023, I stay in Howick. They booked Mhla 31 Mhla 1 at Thurlow, and they all down here, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's whatever. Sorry, a message just came through. Cool. Mina ngihlala in Howick, so I'm already in Howick. I wasn't gonna book in Howick, and also I feel like I wasn't prepared for the booking. They didn't tell me early in advance that we would need to book somewhere. So I didn't prepare myself for that booking. Yeah, well. Anyway, yenzeke leyo booking. So Mhlaka 1, they needing to come from where they stay in Sweetwaters, and they're going to Thurlow in Howick. So angifonele ke Paul, and then he's like, yo babe, ulaphi? I'm like, no, I'm at home. He's like, babe, do you mind just coming to collect me and some of our friends from Sweetwaters, and then usise Howick at Thurlow, right? Where do I stay? In Howick. Where are they currently? In Sweetwaters. Where is Thurlow? In Howick. Do you understand? I have to leave Howick, go to Sweetwaters, which is like, I'd say 40 minutes away from where I am, collect them, to bring them to Howick, and I guess take them back to Sweetwaters in the afternoon. Come judge. Shame. And I call Samuel again at this time. I'm like, Samuel, no, why it doesn't make sense. I must leave Howick, go collect people in Sweetwaters, only to bring them back to Howick. Does that make sense to you? Mina into singayikhuluma nawe wena Samuel no Paul ukuthi mengabe when you guys are already in Howick, because I'm gonna eventually join you guys at Thurlow, ukuthi nginphindise Sweetwaters and sleep over at Paul's house, because anyway it was New Year's Day and I wanted to spend some time with my man. Yabo mese ngisho ngibanike that option, because that's a better option for me, but up and down Uber driver manje, I'm not for it. Okay, cool. Angfonelu Samuel, he's like, no, I've sorted out the transport issue. There's another friend of mine that's coming over the side, so he's just gonna take the rest. La Baba Salile, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, shots. I'll meet you guys at Thurlow in a few. So obviously at home they believe in these family gatherings. So we were together on New Year's Day, and then my sister and I had to quickly excuse ourselves and join my boyfriend and his friends at Thurlow. So my point with that is that it was already late, so we left here late. It was just after 3 o'clock. They're gonna check out soon. Cool. We get to Thurlow, we stay for an hour or so, and then soon after that they start packing. We get in the car. Okay, so Thurlow, because it's like a farmhouse guest house, right? So you walk on gravel, you drive rather on gravel for quite a distance until you get to the main road. So we drive on that gravel. Okay, when we were going, my sister and I were very patient because my car, the car that I have that's inside here, we once got into an accident last year when we went to Esentokau, Emakolweni, for my friend was doing an unveiling for her mother. So we once got into an accident. I don't know if it's because we didn't know how to drive on gravel or what was happening. So gravel, I respected. Gravel on top of respecting it, right? Cool, guys. Like I said, the story is probably gonna have two parts. So I'm just gonna end this part now. Though I'm gonna upload both parts at the same time, but I'm telling you that I'm ending part 1 now, and we're gonna start with part 2. Okay, cool. So when my sister, and this is part 2, this is the beginning of part 2. I'm just gonna cut the video when I'm editing. I'm just gonna cut the video here for part 1, and then you'll just know what the next clip is actually part 2, so that you don't have to stay for an hour listening to a story, right? Okay, so now my sister and I, when we were driving to Telo, we were slow, but we took our time because nobody wants to get into another car accident. Nobody's doing that. So now when we're driving back, my boyfriend is like, okay, why are you driving slow, yo? And I'm just like, Aibo, no, we scared. But now we're not used to driving on gravel, and we don't wanna get you miss the car. We don't want to speed the car because we're scared. And yabo, they start, everybody like it was my sister. So Imoto has a capacity of 5, right? It caters for 5 people, including the driver. So it was myself, my sister, Paul, who's my boyfriend, and 2 other people. The 2 other people, including my boyfriend, want me to speed the car because time is of the essence. And my sister's there defending me on some, no, please don't tell her how to drive, let her take her time and stuff. Okay, cool. Paul right then in front, in front of the people, guys, we fight. Some of my students actually watch my videos. I hope they don't take some of what I say as, yeah, well, guys, no, that's not proper English. It's not during the people, it's in front of the people, right? Sorry, that was just me trying to be funny. Okay, cool. So there's this instruction that I need to drive fast. I'm not happy. My sister's trying to ease the situation. She's telling everybody that to leave me alone so that I can drive in the speed that I'm used to, or however I see fit. Yeah, well, cool, we drive. Okay, the arrangements, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I'm gonna add it. The arrangement before we left Telo was that, actually, let's leave that part out because I'm not here to spy people. I'm not. But okay, when we get to Hilton, my sister gives me money. Actually, maybe I should include this part. Okay, no, let's leave it. Let's leave the Hilton part as well because it's gonna be too kuzobengati. I'm trying to get back, yabo, when I'm really not. It's part of the story, but I don't want this to seem as if, yeah. All right, let's leave it at that. Cool. We get to Sweetwaters. We have a good time. Shame as I feel loved. Like, yeah, no, that day Shame, that day was here. He didn't want me to go far, and I sat next next to him, and if I move positions, or when you're in a room full of people, sometimes you can just get up and use the ladies the setting essentially. Another lady walked in and took your seat and stuff like that. That day, Shame when I couldn't find my seat, he'd make sure that he finds a seat next to me. He was here and I was here. Okay, time goes on, Kesana, guys. fast forward. Okay, so this is where the relationship was still good. So now we're gonna get to the gist of the story again. Okay, it's part 2 and we're getting to the juice of the story. Okay guys, time goes on the week. Okay, we all go back to work, ne? Recess is over, we all go back to work. When I get to work, there's so many things that I'm leaving out, but okay, let's just get to it. When I get back to work, I go back to work on the first week. I think it was the 10th of January. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I worked that entire week. Then the following week, the 16, 17, 18, 16, that week of the 15, 16, I don't go to work because on the 16 I fell ill. My appendix busted and I had to be hospitalized, and they did a surgery immediately. Well, not immediately. I checked myself in at the hospital and they did the appendix the following day. I'm actually going to insert a picture of myself in hospital because I'm making up things. So I did the surgery the following day because there's a fancy word that my doctor told me. I think he said your appendix pacturated or something like that. Like, it was bad. He even used a fancy word on me lying there. He's like, I'm gonna tell you this word. Okay, cool. I'm your girlfriend, I'm sick, I'm in hospital. So I call the guy and I tell him, you know what, bruh, I'm in hospital. My appendix did not just burst. I've had pain, but it wasn't severe pain. It was just pain. I thought it was pain that was gonna go away. It was normal pain. I thought it was period pains. So I tell guy, no shame. I finally checked myself into the hospital. I admitted myself into hospital because the amount of pain I was feeling yesterday was insane. I could not bear the pain, so I just felt like admitting myself into hospital. He's like, okay, cool, right. You do know that hospital visiting, there are visiting hours for there's certain hours that you can visit. So I understand you guys at work during the day, he can't visit, and he's not at work, yabo. He can visit, yabo. And I was hospitalized in Hilton, and he lives in Sweetwaters. If you know if it's in Maritzburg, well, you will know that is literally a 10 minutes drive. Okay, cool. He comes with a colleague of mine, Samuel. They come on the first day. They come and visit me. Okay. I'm waiting for guy to visit me every day because that sounds normal to me. You're right here and you're my boyfriend. I almost died. My appendix almost killed me. The doctor used a fancy word on my condition that I don't know till this day, but I remember that the word was very fancy, pecturated or something B, which means it bursted and it spread all over your body and you almost died. I stayed in hospital Sunday when I was admitted. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I was discharged on Thursday. Can I tell you how many times that guy visited me in hospital? When we came with Michael. He came with Michael. That was the last time I saw him. Okay, cool. In December, when I had just gotten into a relationship with him, right? I remember his mom was not well. She was in hospital. I left Howick and I went to Pietermaritzburg to be with him. To hold his hand. I stayed there until God knows when. And then after that, I went to his home because he was in no condition to drive. I went to his home with him, dropped him there, and then came back here. Guys, I'm too judgmental, angas, but the amount of support that I received as compared to the amount of support that he gave me, shame I'm gonna compare it. And yeah, comparison. Okay, cool. Isikhathi siqhubeke, guys. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of not owning up to things. There's a lot of things. I remember one of our biggest fights. Okay, I'm not gonna say the other fights because I feel like it's a sensitive issue. But another big fight was when I where was I? Oh, I change my braces every month, right? I have an appointment with my orthodontist every month to change, to tighten, to wash, whatever. That's why braces are so expensive, because you have to do monthly consultations for 24 months. So of course they're going to charge you a fortune. So guys, when I had an appointment with my orthodontist care for my braces, and it was early in the year. Because I was in hospital, I couldn't do things for my little sister, and my little sister depends on me to do a lot of things for her. So this time around, I had bought her books online, Van Schalkwyk, because they were not available at the bookshop. So I bought them online, and they were going to deliver the books at the bookshop. If you know Van Schalkwyk in Pietermaritzburg in Scottsville, you know that place on a Saturday closes at 1:30. So my doctor's appointment, I think it was from 12 to 1 or something like that. So I wasn't going to make it on time for my sister's books. So I had told my boyfriend that, you know what, Paul, I'm going to go get the books first so that I can make it on time for my appointments. You know what Paul decided to do? I told him this well in advance. Paul decided that no, he's not going to do that. He's going to chill out with his friends. So I went to his home and I got him, and then he asked me if we can go to his friend's house to collect Ihabli, because after our appointment with the doctor, after my appointment with the doctor, we were going to chill at the park. So he asked me because we're going to chill with him and some friends at the park. We were going to chill after my doctor's appointment. So I'm like, okay, no, let's go get Habli. We're just going to get Habli. We're already late, but I'm like, it's just Habli. It's just Habli. We go to the friend's house. Paul gets out of the car. Ahambe aye ku friend. He goes to friend. I figure in the friend's house, he chills. So I'm waiting in the car because I'm like, Paul, come back. Paul's coming back. He knows that we are late already. When I get into the house, Paul is chilling. He's even smoking this Habli that we're here to get. Okay. Paul, are you aware that we are behind the clock? Are you aware that we are late? Okay, I see the people in the house are packing up. They're coming with us. Chill, I don't have a problem with that. That's okay. But I thought we just here to get the Habli. And I think Paul, I don't know, I don't know the truth about this till this day. I think Paul knew that these people were coming in with us. The least he could have done that day was to prepare those people, tell them that, oh, mama being me, she's got time schedules for the things that she's going to do today. So when we get there, please be ready. No, Paul did not take that seriously. So we had a big fight around that. And this is where the fight comes in, ne? So we're going down now to Pietermaritzburg from Sweetwaters. I'm late. I'm already late, yabo. Late. We drop off the people that we were with in the car, and then now it's time to fight. Paul says to me, well, baby, why don't I drop you at the doctor, and then and then I'll take the car and go collect your sister's books. Yeah. I look at him, I'm like, say what again? Mina, guys, if you're gonna drive my car, I have to be in it. You cannot drive my car. Only my dad, only my parents can do that, or my family, because at least if something happens to it, we are family. you know. But the rest, if you drive my car, I don't mind people driving my car. Okay, no, I shouldn't be saying that. I should not be saying that. Insurance is going to come for me. No, I do mind. Not a lot of people drive my car. I always drive my car. But in an event that I don't drive my car, in an event that I'm really tired or someone else is driving my car, I believe that Mina, as the owner of the car, I should be there so that I can tell you when you're speeding, tell you to stop. I believe that I need to be sitting right next to you when you're driving my car. There are hardly events where somebody has driven my car without me being in there. I think the one time that somebody drove my car was actually Samuel. He drove my car when I was still in hospital because he had to come and get things here in my home, the things that I needed, right? Oh, my sister came to visit me and Samuel had to take my sister back home. I don't want my sister to take an Uber because yeah. So I asked Samuel to drive my car and take my sister home. So I was in hospital. I had no choice. So the only time really you can drive my car and I'm not in there is when I'm dead or I'm in hospital. Something is really off. So this is where the fight starts. Okay? Paul knows this. I think he knows this. I don't know I'm not too sure. Let me not speculate. I'm not too sure if I had already told him that I'm against people driving my car when I'm not in it. So he suggests this. And I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. So I call my orthodontist and I tell them to please shift my appointment by 30 minutes as I was running late. So I get into the bookshop and I take my sister's books and then I put them in the car. It was in and out process, easy in and out process. So now this is where the fight starts. Okay? Paul is saying, you don't trust me, I could have done that. Why don't you leave me to do that? I'm like, my guy, this has nothing to do with trust but everything to do with you not prioritizing me. You knew from, I don't know, 3 days ago, you knew that we were going to come here. You knew that I had you knew that I had an appointment with my orthodontist, but you chose to do your own things. You didn't respect my time. You didn't respect me. And now you're going to tell me that you're going to tell me about trust. Today, now you're going to tell me about trust. And then, yeah. So Ngamduba, he was hungry and I'm just like, go get food. And then I took my car keys, locked, and I didn't lock the first time because he was sitting in the car. So I took the car keys and I went out. I was in the waiting room. It gets full. I think it's probably like the only dentist around. So it's always full. So I was sitting like this. I was sitting outside waiting to be called in because I had an appointment. So I saw him getting out, so I locked my car and then he went out to go get food. When he came back, I was already inside and they told him that he can't disturb me. He had to wait for me. So he's angry now that he had to sit in the sun and wait for me to finish. He's angry that I don't trust him because I did not give him the keys to, he's angry. The anger is piling up. There's a lot of things to be angry about, honestly. There's a lot of things to be angry about. He's hungry. Kuning. One. He's angry. Okay. Right. That's our first big fight. We had a lot of fights about that day. And Nami, I recently got discharged from hospital. So kuning Nami, I'm gonna go through it. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Guys. So we do these picnics in the park. I'm feeling like I'm walking guys, I'm hiking, I'm doing a hike, and I've got a whole lot of baggage. That's how I'm feeling in terms of everything. That's how I'm just feeling. I feel like I'm responsible for a lot. And sharp, guys, I know in the African like culture, I don't know if it's culturally or it's that we make up for ourselves, but like, I don't have a house, I don't rent, I stay at home. So it's hard for him to come and visit me here at home, but it's easy for me to go visit him in his home. It's acceptable. In fact, oh, they happy. Yeah, but so I'm the one that's always going to his home. I'm the one who's always driving up to Sweetwaters. But equally, I feel, right, though you're not allowed to come into my house, or you're scared in my home rather, you can always come to Howick. We can always have some of our picnics in Howick. We can do a lot. We can why am I the one who's always driving to you? Why? Okay, fine, I complain about this, bruh. I voice out, but because I don't want to be insensitive, because I feel like other things that involve money, they come across as insensitive, which is why I didn't mention the other scenarios that happened on the 1st of January, right? Yeah, I'm still not gonna mention it. Yeah, it involved money, so I'm not gonna mention it. So yeah, I'm just like, no, bruh, own up, like, take a bit of responsibility. Let me see you taking responsibility. Even if it's okay, I always have to come here to you, offer to fill up my tank, offer to meet me halfway, dog. Yes, I know you and I are age mates. We both at our trying phase. I'm trying, you trying. Let's try together. Because for one, I really love you. I really think you're cool. I really want to build a solid thing with you. Asame together. Let's try. There's only one of me, and I'm young. As young as you are. Try with me. Hello. Okay, cool. Kube njalo, guys. Okay, guys. On the 15th, fast forward to the 15th of February, I decide, I'm sure there's a whole lot that happened afterwards. On the 28th or 29th of January, we go to a party yengane kaSamuel, right? Embali. Ayibo sihambe siye party yengane yaSamuel. Okay, remember the thing of Samuel going via him before he comes to me. So uSamuel ahambe kaye again, amtshela ukuthi hayibo, can I invite you and mama to a party kamntanami? Ugaya avume vele, and then uSamuel acele ukuthi ucele siphathe a few things or a few people, and then Samuel hlezi uzongifakela petrol, yabo. Hayi Samuel, bra, I love you so much. Uhlezi ngifakela petrol, asho ukuthi no, he's gonna fill up, uzongifakela petrol vela. So okay, angithi mina I'm not part of the arrangements. Paul and Samuel that are part of the arrangements. Mina ngizoza sengizotshelwa uBig wami. Yibona leyo nto. Hayi, don't get it, guys. So ngimtshele ulo uPaul ukuthi Paul, ngiyasuka ekhaya, ngisacela ungifakele imali ya petrol ke mntasi le uSamuel athe uzongifakela yona. Khona ngizodlula sengufaka upetrol, because upetrol njengamanje awukho vele. Yabo, I don't have petrol in my car. So ngicela njengokukhuluma kwenu njengamadoda, ngicela nenze njalo. Ayibo kulungile ke. Athi uPaul mina, I don't understand why ungifaka kulezi zinto zakho noSamuel, because umngani wakho. wena nje ufuna uthe futhi mtase wena ufuna ukuba indoda yami. You said you want to be my man, ufuna ukungiphatha wonke ama decisions. Yabo leya nto. Oh manje hayi okay kulungile vela uSamuel vela ngimnqeni and uSamuel futhi akanankinga ke. Enye into ke ngoSamuel ukuthi akanankinga no petrol, akazange azanqabe. Mina ngithi ngenza le you go through me through my man thing. I'm following that process. You go through me through my man. But it's obvious uGuy ke kushuthi ngekho lapho namhlanje. Hayi singene emotweni sihambe siye ephathini kube mnandi kudliwe kusadla kamnandi lapha guys. We had good food. Go we bra, it was the meat shame. Okay kulungile ke. We get to the party. Paul is in some foul mood guys. Paul can't off ngopo. Ngiyamjudge uPaul futhi Nkosi yami. Ngiyamjudge. Can't off ngoPaul yabo. Even when he's off, he's can't off. Ngisho lokho can't off ngoPaul. Okay fine. Get mina ke okay kulungile since kukhona into off ngoPaul fine. I eventually leave him alone yabo. I'm like okay, be on your own. I'm gonna give you time. Whatever you're going through, just know that I love you and I support you. Okay, cool. Sipindele, when we now going back, the party was nice. The petrol, yonke into kwaku-right. Petrol wafakwa asibanga nankinga. So now we're going back where in Samuel's place. Sisipindela ka Samuel siyohlala nje recap and then have a good time. Yabo? Ayibo sifike ka Samuel. Ngiphumile kuPaul. I'm just like no, hlala wedwa bra. Hlala wedwa mina ngingeni le ndaba yakho. Hlala wedwa. Because you moody. I don't even know why you moody. Alright guys, I think the story has to have 3 parts because ayibo here's in the story. Maybe I'm gonna leave out some of guys. Maybe I'm gonna re-record. Okay, cool. Sifika Samuel. Sihlale phansi guys. We have a good time. I see that uPaul akanginakile, yabo. So I listen to music and ngifake amalontuza, ngifake I don't know what they call those pods, earpods. Earpods. So I'm listening to music. I can't hear jack, and I'm singing to the music that I'm listening to. Paul storms out, bruh. He's like, "Hey, guys, Paul, I'm judge. Paul, guys, please, guys, Paul storms out, man. Paul storms out, and he's like to me, why are you singing? I'm singing those. I'm quiet because I saw that you're not in a very good mood. I left you and get busy in my earpods on, and then now you're just storming out. I was tired. I think I had had it Nami for that day. I took my car keys. I took my keys, my home keys. I hope that's how you say it. And I stood up and I went to my car. Samuel and another friend of mine that I don't think I'm gonna mention him at all. We're just gonna name him friend because that's the only part he played in the story really. I took my car keys, I took Kewasekaya, and I stormed out and I went to my house. Yes, I'm just gonna quickly take this call, guys. A friend of mine is calling.